Today we're going to take a look at crop protection in the rail garden. I finished the rails last year and it's been just sitting over winter. So I've been having to think about cloches protecting the crops, because obviously you can extend the season considerably, and there's a number of different covers you can put over: fleece, polythene, bird netting, things like that, just so your crops don't get hammered. Last year I had very little crop protection. I just had fleece that was pinned in over bamboo rounds, and I didn't have a very good year. A lot of pests, a lot of diseases caused a lot of problems. So I thought I'd do some proper crop protection cover this year and see if I can get better results. Right, this is what I was initially thinking. Let me have a look here now, which is what you'd expect from a cloche, really. But I had a think since, and the brief for this really is something that's cheap, easy to make, and flexible. What I want to do is have a crop covering system that can be used in multiple different ways, so I can get the best value out of it while also being cost effective to make. So what I came up with was, here we go. What I came up with, I'll just get rid of this because we're not having this one anymore. What's wrong with this is it pushes out on the rails. So as you push a force down, the legs want to push out, and that could spread if you had just one row, that could spread the rails on the road and maybe make them run out or something like that. So we're not doing that anymore. I had a simpler idea, which is basically a flat framework with whatever covering I feel like putting on it. Polythene, fleece netting. I've done some in, I'll show you making them in a second, but this is the design part. Okay, this is how they work really. Let's just select that, and some hinges. There's some hinges down here. You can just see them there. So it's hinged on one side and it drops down onto this rail. So you can lift that up like that to get at your crops. And that'll go back down again like that. So you've got easy access. What I also intend doing is putting a wax-filled auto vent opener some point up the middle here. So I'll just show you how that would work. What it'll do is it'll be somewhere in the middle, and when it warms up near the ground, this will automatically pop up like that, letting out the warm air, because there's an 8-inch gap here, which is 400 millimeters. So any crops I put in here can grow that 8 inches, 400 millimeters, before they hit the top of here. So then this could be either taken off, or it could be lifted with a sidewall like this one here. So you could lift it with a sidewall if you need the cover on it and your crops are growing bigger. So that covers us for starting off in the winter, covering seed trays, covering with netting for bird protection, fleece for warmth, especially in May when we get the frosts, and polythene for a more changing the environment really. A polythene would keep much more heat in. You could also put the netting and fleece down and then put the polythene over top to create a micro environment, which should hold the heat in the soil, and it should be as good as a greenhouse, I would say, because that's effectively twin skin then. But also you can move it away and put it anywhere on any row you need quickly and easily. This was another idea. These are the same ones, whereas if you've got a tall crop, I would think something like not squash, what's the name of the things, courgette, which grows fairly tall, but needs cover all summer, needs the warmth all summer. Tomatoes would be another one. You could string from here and have tomatoes. You need 2 per bed then, so you can only cover half a bed. But then you'd only need half a bed in tomatoes anyway. Right, let's have a look at the build process.